kind of fun too. He's a nice guy. Um, what is something that we can do in 20 minutes? I mean, I'm gonna have to destroy something. I've destroyed something every stream, so I'm gonna have to destroy something. What should we destroy? Wish I had like a bust of Gilbert Gottfried or something like here. Use that. Oh yes, Zuriel said he's enjoyed the programming rage. I do rage quite a bit when I'm actually sitting down scripting. It's just my process. I get angry and then it sometimes works and sometimes doesn't. And when it works, sometimes it's all right, and then sometimes I get madder because I'm like, why are you working now when you weren't working earlier? For instance, that platform that we made. I have a system set up to where if you hit S twice in rapid succession, it drops down through the platform. And at first, what it was doing was when it would drop down, it would overlap with the collision box again, and then get stuck, and you'd be stuck in a permanent flight right above the platform. But you couldn't go down because you were being blocked by the overlap that was still registering you as above. But technically, all the scripting was right. And then as soon as Alan Willard showed up, it started working. I haven't been able to download it yet, Zuriel. I'm going to be downloading that probably tomorrow night. And Alex again is correct. I do get mad at work a lot. I'm not going to say the reasons I get mad, but I get mad at work a lot. Let's see. Actually, TJ, after talking with Alan, it's not feasible for me to do the location-based opacity with the wall the way I have it set up, because it's going to require quite craziness to be able to do that. Yeah, I can do. I'll do a landscape material. Why not? Landscape materials are fun, and this one's probably gonna look awful, but I'm gonna do it because reasons. Let's see, starter content. Let's go to materials. Sure, I have a landscape material already made. Landscape. Okay, now let's get rid of this. I'm not going to do this. I'm going to do something a little different. Let's do a world aligned blend. This node is really cool. What this does is it gets the overall alignment of angles and height in your world and paints on your landscape according to that. So we're going to take the alpha here, plug it into base, sorry, wrong thing. Bloop. So let's start off with two. I'm going to start with two textures. Okay, good. Didn't crash. We're good. Am I going to make it through an entire evening without anything crashing? Let's find out. Let's see. I'm going to make it a linear interpolate between two textures. Alpha. Plug this into base color. Go ahead and plug 0 into metallic. No. Plug a 1 in, or actually let's go with a 0.9 into roughness. Let's just say a video of me at work raging probably would not be the best idea. I'm just let's see, grass. We're gonna go with grass. Let's go with basalt. I like basalt. And okay, So we're going to plug a 3 vector into there, a 3 vector into there, a number into that, a number into that, and we're going to leave that alone. And I'm not going to be clamping it. Okay, we're not going to give it the clamps. Let's set this to like 0.75, 0.53, 1, 0.64, 0.33. Okay, save that. Now if you'll notice, currently, once it saves, our texture is kind of mostly one thing. Kind of sucks. So we're going to change that. I believe it's like go 2 and all of a sudden it starts showing up. And we'll put this at like 50. We're not going to go that high. Let's try 10. Let's try 0.5. It's a little better. It just cuts the sharpness a lot. Okay. Here. There we go. So as you can see, on the bottom end, it's all rocky. On the top end, it's all grassy. It's kind of what we're looking for. Actually, one of my favorite... Then copy all of this. Well, I guess I could just copy this. And do basalt normal and grass normal. Plug this into normal. Hey. Plug that into there. What? Wow, wow. Let's try vertex normals. I don't know. That should work. Yeah, that works. That's looking sexy. Alright. Once I get this placed on the landscape, I'll show you why it's cool. So, come in here, get the landscape, go like that. So if you take a really close look here, you can actually see where the rock's kind of sticking out, but it's only on certain areas. Let's see, unlit. Like right here, if you look, when it's kind of flat, it's not there. But if you look here, there's definitely rock there. Let me try and reduce the amount of not rock. Make it more clear. There we go. That's a bit more clear. So you can see here that there's a lot of like rockiness and grass, but if you come down here, it's pretty much all grass. But as you increase, it's actually going to change the material based on not only the height of the material, but the angle that it's sitting on, so that you can actually do a lot more with it. Now let's see, I'm going to change that to 1. Really want it to be a stark contrast, so let's try Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Let's try this again. Must have bumped the mute button or something. Just let me know if you can hear it. We'll go ahead and let's see. One. You're not wanting to work with me at all, are you? Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go. Okay. Okay. So you guys can hear me now, it looks like. Good. You know, Ben's wily. He probably could sneak up, and I wouldn't even notice if he snuck in and, like, unplugged my mic or something. I really want it. They hide... Okay, one of the things they do on a near daily basis is these guys hide stuff on my desk because they know I'm fairly inattentive. And so I will randomly find the craziest shit on my desk. The most recent being the movie Bottoms Up, which has Paris Hilton in it. Believe it or not, I can't stand Paris Hilton. I think she's a terrible human being. So finding that was a little interesting. And then they hid the DVD of it. Apparently I found just the case, because they hid the DVD inside my CD-ROM, which took forever to find because I never actually used my never used my D drive. And then at one point they had hidden a children's sandal because I hate kids. No offense if you are children or anybody has children. I am not a fan. Just gonna be honest about that. It's easier that way. Yeah, they actually hide all kinds of random shit on my desk all the time. It's okay because I usually hide it on Andrew's desk right afterwards. So, okay, okay. Alex brought up a good one, the Nick Cage face. This was actually probably one of the most well done pranks I've seen in a while. Which was I don't know who started. I think it was Sean, one of the guys that works with us, Sean, who posted the first Nicolas Cage face. They taped a small Nicolas Cage face over the laser reticle on my mouse so that it wouldn't go until I found the face. But they didn't stop there because Alex went and printed off a second larger Nicolas Cage face and taped it over the first Nicolas Cage face. So when I got in the next day, I was like, why the hell isn't my mouse working? And I looked at the bottom, I was like, oh, okay, ha ha ha, there's a Nicolas Cage face. And then I pulled off the first one and found the second one, which was much smaller and much creepier. It really caught me off guard. And the thing, IRTech, is it's not necessarily kids that I dislike.